Rasad sir, good evening. Welcome to the live stream. Now, those of you regularly following the channel, there is something called hype or something. If you click on that, it will support the channel. Near the comment section somewhere, you will get an option called hype. If you do that, that will be helpful for us. Hi sir, today Nifty trade was super. Yes, it was good. Maximum movement we were able to capture in Nifty. So that's a good thing for us. Now, traders and crypto group had told this zone, be careful, this is buyer zone. Market had given a nice momentum towards the upside. Now it's kind of holding on. And in ETH also, I had discussed that this zone is a good buyer's re-entry zone. From here, we got a nice moment. Whoever is a part of crypto group, you all already know the logic, right? Why market can move towards the upside from that zone. So it was a nice moment, and we will see. Now we'll start marking all the levels. I can see this trend line is acting as a resistance zone. Okay, and after this upside move, maybe this seller who's there on top, he would have re-entered, but he is not re-entered completely. I feel this buyer is trying to hold the market. So as of now, this range, what market is, it is kind of indecision zone, you think. Okay, so think about, take it in that way. In BTC and in Ethereum, this is a nice buying pressure zone. But since only ETH is saying, okay, from here I can move towards the upside, other index is not yet saying, and this seller has already pushed the market towards the downside. If I enter now, maybe a little bit it can move and later correct. So that problem is there. The seller, if he is going to push the market even lower, then it will become a problem. That's why even though I see a buyer zone here, I'm kind of not entering the trade, because BTC is in indecision zone and Ethereum also is in indecision zone. Still we don't know. Here I was confident that buyers will enter. He made a movement because breakdown would have attracted people. This buyer is strong. If it goes down, all these people who entered at the breakdown, they would make profit. So market easily will not give profit to them. So the trapping was required. It gave the momentum. Now it is kind of in a sideways range. We will see BTC came near the support breakdown and then it is holding on to the support zone itself. So here also we'll mark this is trading view chart. Once we find the setup, we will take and Ethereum, this is the support zone I gave. From the support zone, market nicely it held on. As long as this level breaks, right, we will still feel okay, this seller is holding on to the market in ETH. Soul case, it is yet to come to the support zone. It is kind of near buying pressure area itself. If it gives a breakdown here, maybe one momentum towards the upside can be possible. Before that, let's start looking at US market condition. US market at this point of time, it is slightly positive. During that time, it is common for BTC, ETH and all to show some negativity. So we'll see about it. Where market rejected. So in this case, if breakout comes, it can come up to 92,247 zone. And here, if it comes down up to here, it can come. So the central, this area is a confusion zone is what I'm trying to say. It can give a breakout here, it can correct. It can come to this zone by giving breakdown. From here, it can reverse. So we will try to be careful in this zone at this point of time. In the comment section, let me know what is your view. What do you think? ETH, even though it is near this buyer's zone, little bit tricky it is. So I'm not planning any entry. Can you please provide any coupon code for VIP group subscription? VIP code. I will see traders. I don't know if any coupon code is there. I'll ask team to put. Okay. Yesterday we gave a very nice setup, even though I did not come live. How many people participated in this? This setup I had given. Close to 750, 800 points we made profit in this trade. One setup here I tried, okay, it failed, but here I was completely confident, so I shared it in the group, and I think it went even higher. People would have held on to that trade. I think at least $1,500, $2,000 you would have made. But for me, 700, 800 profit I did, that was enough because guests also had come home, had to spend time with them. Okay. Crazy miners is bullish. Understood. Once if you type only, it is understood you're bullish. 10 times if you see also, it is the same thing. Okay. Now what we will do, we will see liquidation heat map. Here in BTC, kind of liquidity is here. Sorry. BTC here liquidity is there. Next liquidity is here. On top also there is some liquidity. So liquidity is near 90,930 zone. Okay, 90,930 comes somewhere around this zone only. Okay, if market comes here after grabbing liquidity, any momentum towards the upside, we can try. On top, where is the liquidity? Liquidity is near 92,200, 92,700. So 92,200 zone here, I'm already marked liquidity area and kept. But if it goes also, it can go up to 700, 800 up to this zone. US market is positive. Here also a bit of positiveness. ETH is there near this buyer zone. It is holding. But since it is 50% chance, I'm waiting because this seller, I don't know how strong he is. If market is not respecting this seller and this seller is the one who wants to hold the market, then ETH will smoothly move up to here. It will move up to here and then it will correct after giving breakout. So that situation is that we will wait. People who join the live stream a bit late, there's something called hype. Okay, if you click on that, it will support the channel. You can see in the comments or somewhere you will see a section called hype. Please have a look at that. So capital to trade. The questions what you ask, the majority of the questions already I have answered in a free video in our channel. Okay, if you go to our channel and go to our playlist, in that there is a specific crypto playlist. In that all the basic things I have discussed, that video link is there. I will share it with you. This is the link. Okay, you guys can go and check any simple strategy for beginners. Strategy is there for crypto. If you're asking, strategy is already there in crypto group. Whoever becomes member, you will get access to the group. All you have to do is open account with Delta Exchange with the link what you see on the screen, right? The first comment is there, no? In that there is a link. You join using that, you will be added to the group. ETH is holding the buyer zone. BTC confusion area. If BTC reaches here, how it behaves, I have to see. This breakout is not important. After breakout, what it does is important. Okay. For that, we will give importance and we will see. Meanwhile, I'll just see in S&P 500, Nasdaq, is there any level where market can correct? In S&P 500, if it moves up, it might move up to here. I'll mark that for you. Maybe here till here. To this zone, if it moves, it can move. So little bit we will see how it goes. Okay. Here some people would have entered bearish trade near this resistance. Little bit trapping can happen. Instead of that, if market decides, okay, I want to take some weak players, then only I will move up. I will form a base for the market. Then it can come up to somewhere up to, okay. Maybe here it can come up to this zone. These two will be an area of action when, let's say, S&P 500 reaches here. Some action we can expect in crypto market. Instead of reaching that, let's say it comes here. Here, when there is movement also, you will see some kind of big action in crypto market. Okay, that is why I mark this and keep. So BTC fine, it's holding. Proper zone for entry we don't have right now, traders. Gold view, sir. Gold is at a very important zone. Let me show that to you. Here, this zone where gold is trading, right? This is an complete, it can be a seller's pressure zone also. It can be, I'll show it to you first. This zone to this zone, this zone. So as long as gold is not breaking this zone, surviving, let's say after breakout it holds on, gives a continuation, then you can say bullish. Here if it goes immediately after this breakdown also, from 4,124 it can correct. So please be a bit careful in gold. This is a pressure zone. Okay, ATH is holding the buyer zone, but this buyer, how much strong he is, we still don't know, right? That's why we are not entered. We'll see how it turns out. Talk about Sol. In Sol, already I have told you guys, Sol is somewhere near this support zone only. Okay, so seller has put pressure. In case Sol reaches this zone, then after this breakdown here, any reversal I can expect. But from this zone only, if it moves, it can move up to here 139 and then correct. Already entry level is gone up. So here confusion was there. It did not come to support. So I can't plan any entry in the market at this point of time. So waiting is better. Then we will decide. Only if market decides, okay, I will not correct from here, then it has chance of reaching up to this zone. Day before yesterday, Sol level, you see how beautifully market respected. Continuous fall. Yesterday it was okay. Once resistance breaks, it acts as support. This is common. I have told you guys many times. Once here any bearish setup would have failed also. Once market was considering resistance as support, momentum towards the upside would have come. I think it was a nice setup, only what we discussed yesterday. We'll see, traders. Sir, next intraday series video, sir, please. Intraday series means, sir, Indian market 1 lakh capital daily earn profit. That mindset and all you don't have, sir. See, With 1 lakh, if your time is good, you can make 3-4 lakhs also in 1 month, or you can lose everything also. So if you say based on probability that 1 lakh capital that you have, how long you survive in this market with that 1 lakh capital is important. Let's say every day you decide to take only 3,000 rupees loss. Okay, your capital is 1 lakh. So 3,000 rupees in a month, let's say 20 trading days is there. Every day you're taking 3,000 rupees loss, means around 60,000 rupees in a month. So how many months with that same 1 lakh rupees you are able to survive in this market is what you have to see. It is not making profit. How long you survive with your capital is the most important thing. If you are able to survive with your capital for 3 months, 6 months, right, you lose your entire capital only after 6 months, then that is a very, very good thing. People will say, oh, what, I am losing money, you're saying it's a good thing. No, survival is important, because what you learn during that 3 months, 6 months, that no one can give you. That learning, that this one, no one can give you. So you have to see not how much money I make every single month or every single day. It is more about, let's say, it is also about psychology, your experience, those kind of things. I think yesterday, if you remember, I had said I'm waiting for this zone traders in Nifty. Okay, in Nifty I was saying I'm waiting for this zone traders. If market comes to this zone, I will trade. But yesterday I said this is a selling pressure zone. Market can come down. Market came, but did I take the trade here? No. I followed my rules. I said even though there is seller zone, I will not wait. My next buying will happen here. This buying I captured moment, correction. Again here I entered. I captured moment up to this zone. I'm happy. I stuck to my rules. Yesterday also I stuck to my rules, but I could have made profit by entering put. I did not, right? So thanks, sir. Give information for me. Okay. What's your SL points per lot in Nifty? Approximate, it will be, it depends on the setup, right? Let's say in Nifty's case, here 22 points on the spot means, let's say I took in the money, around 12 to 13 points would have been stop loss for this trade. For this trade, my stop loss I think was very less, around 10 points, something like that. No, it was here also 18 points only, because my plan was here I will enter. If market comes to my support, here I will enter. So little more buffer I had given. So trade to trade basis, based on spot chart only I can decide. Okay, how much every day I can't go with 10 points risk. Some trades it will ask 20 points and it will give me opportunity of close to 100 points. That time that 20 points I have to take. But minimum I will try to at least make 1:2 as my standard return for the risk that I'm taking. So if I'm taking 12 points risk, minimum 30 points I have to get. Those kind of setup, if it is there only, I will take. The next intraday series videos are how to trade with support and resistance series. I had given a like target. Did you guys reach the like target? What traders? Market is not giving proper. Here I could have entered, but live when I came only market was here. So that did not make sense. Seller is not yet shown any, he's not given up. Buyer also is not showing too much strength. So where to enter? Better I kept quiet. Here trend line is acting as a resistance. I can see that, but that's fine. If breakout failure happens, means then looking for bearish is more better. So let's come in here. ETH, S&P 500. Okay, S&P 500 is reaching here almost. If it reaches that upper level, gives a breakout here, how it behaves. Now I think another 5 to 10 minutes we all will wait and see. As soon as S&P 500 comes here, what kind of behavior S&P 500 is doing, and in crypto market which is slow right now, what kind of behavior it is doing. Both we will compare and see. Okay, that is when you will get to know. When I discuss these levels in S&P, people will ask, why you're sharing S&P this one when we're trading in crypto? Because sentiment is there in crypto with US market. So here, as per my expectation, any correction or continuation happens near this zone in S&P 500, that will reflect in crypto market also. The slow momentum what you're seeing right now can change. Which broker you use for Indian market? Can I apply SL hunting strategy in Indian stocks and index? Indian index I am using every day. The stop loss hunting concept, based on that only I am taking trade. In free analysis, what did I say? Market comes here, gives a breakdown, no other stop loss hunting at the bottom. So here market gave a breakdown, retest also, near retest zone it is correcting. Okay, but how much market can correct? To take out whose stop loss market can correct? No one stop loss is there. So on top only stop loss is there. So for that stop loss hunting I tried. After that I identified buy on dip situation, buy on dip we tried. So that's how it works. And clearly I had said morning, this is the support zone in Bank Nifty. If Bank Nifty comes to my support here, it starts moving towards the upside. Nifty, which is holding on here, it will give a nice movement. All this I have told. I use zero the angel one. I just keep it here for reference purpose. Sometimes, as a buffer, if something happens in zero the, if I want to take any trade quickly, I'll transfer some funds there, and to manage portfolio I will do that. That is worst case scenario. But chart trading I will use up angel one. Trades I will take in zero the. So next intraday that I will do, where can we get complete course on chart trading made by you? It's there in our app. If you download our app, you will get to know. In that there is a series, price action, stop loss hunting, something called intraday bundle. If you learn those two concepts, it's enough. You'll get an idea as to how I am approaching the market, how I'm looking at setup. You can see some kind of movement here. That means you go here. It's reaching this zone. We will see what happens here. Here you can see that movement rate in S&P 500. That same kind of situation, movement. Now market which is slow can give a big spike, or it can, people what time they call, it can give a good spike, or it can towards the upside, or it can show some correction also. Both things can happen. What I mean is, here if it starts correcting, crypto market opposite, it can give off a breakout, or if this is correcting along with this, crypto market also will correct. So that thing is there, but which side direction we are prepared, that matters. See, for me here, let's say crypto market gives off a spike here. I know this is a zone. I'm telling you from that time, this is the resistance area I'm waiting for. If market gives a breakout here, I will see if the seller is thinking of entering. So with small stop loss, I will try bearish. In case the seller doesn't give up, buyers are only holding the market means, then maybe my next buying trade I will take where I will target this upper zone. Now definitely, as per my understanding, one, it's coming here S&P 500. If it is correcting, people sentiment little bit bearish, that time this can give a breakout failure setup. Market what was low, can you see little bit aggression it is showing? Here you can see little bit aggression it is showing based on the support and resistance. That is what. Can I apply stop loss hunting strategy in index stocks? I answered no. You can apply in index and stocks. I prefer to trade in Nifty, Bank Nifty. So I usually prefer to trade in index based on the concept. So this is one pressure zone. Why here sudden spike is coming? Because S&P 500 is reaching that zone. Here some kind of action we can see. Along with that action you will see here also. Little more buffer here. Little more buffer I'll give here. And in BTC I'll give buffer is here. So breakout, let it happen, then failure setup means I will take. Here it is contradicting. Now time is 8:32. Maximum in next one candle or two candles I can see some kind of action in US market. US market is kind of bullish is what you can see. That time crypto market little opposite it behaves sometimes. We will see how it goes. Here if market comes little bit, be prepared for any bearish reversal setup. Here after breakout also somewhat bearish reversal setup is something which I'm getting prepared for. Bitcoin can hit 89,000. 89,000 chances is here, chance is there. If this breakout failure happens, the seller re-enters, chance is there. Almost reaching. What about Soul? Trend line breakout, retest. Why there is no action I'm seeing? ETH will come near the 3103. Okay. The seller zone, how it behaves, it is important. We will see, traders. Here if it doesn't correct, here it will correct. Two areas is there. Whichever is suitable for us, we have to see. Let's come here. During this time, some action we are seeing. To see breakout. Breakout is something which I also expected. After breakout, correction is what I'm expecting. So today Indian market, forget about my profit. You are looking at the setup, you are learning, that is important. When have I induced anyone in the channel saying that, see, I made so much profit, come join me? Nothing. Whatever logic I'm saying, is it making sense? Are you learning something from it? Keep it that way. This is not a channel to show this is my lifestyle, this is my profit, I bought so much things. That's a different thing. This is more only learning channel. If you are able to learn whatever setup every day I give you, you see the probability, how much it is working, what is the winning streak, is it working or not, that you see. You give importance to that. If you make 10 lakh profit also, how does it matter to me? Only what matters is our concept working or not. Next intraday series video, we will see traders this month end I will see. Where whatever I learn so much, I come and teach you guys. But when I ask live likes, positive comment, people are little bit stingy in that, right? But you can see that 9:30 a.m. strategy. You guys go and see how many people are using that strategy. One or two trades, some people will take profit or loss, they go. But who's consistent with that? Only they know what is the success rate of it. Did I prepare a course and give? No, I gave it for free. I'm trying to give you a pathway, saying that see these things based on my experience, based on my this one is working, use it, because from that something else will you might get. Okay, not necessary exactly whatever I say works, but from that you will get a see it all it requires is one click. Okay, one small one edge in the market. Give that edge. If you have stop losses, even though you are giving over a series of time, sir, in Indian market I use both your strategies, CPR, ATR, that also works. Okay, the expected breakout what I wanted I have got here, and my idea is will seller enter here, that I want to see. And here the zone market has given a breakout, and here I'll switch to 1 minute time frame, because will seller enter here? Is selling pressure comes here? This is something which I want to observe right now. So if selling pressure comes, if seller is showing some pressure, then reasonable stop loss I will give and look for bearish trade. Okay, that is my plan. Why I try to take this trade is because here stop loss will be small and target, if I can achieve, it will be big. Okay, 1:2, that risk reward target achievement will be big. See here, what did I say? When market comes to this zone S&P 500, from then this movement has started. But yes, it is difficult to judge upside continuation, downside continuation, what will happen. For that only we will combine that logic with stop loss hunting. Ethereum has gone too much higher from the reversal zone, then maybe next year it can correct, or this has to convert to failure. Either one in these two things, if it happens, in Ethereum bearish setup is ready. In BTC we are getting bearish setup, market is correcting. So here I am placing an order on the sell side. When market is giving breakout, all these things I'm taking sell trade. I might make a loss whatsoever, but this is the setup. After the breakout, taking bearish trade was my setup, right? So that is what I want to take. So here I'll take the risk I will reduce, and then maybe I'll try for the target. We'll think like scalpers. Okay, today we'll think like scalpers. Bigger movement if we want, we will capture, or else a reasonable profit we want, we will book that. Here $80-90, because ETH also is showing pressure. Hopefully my logic sits here well. See, a risk is there in this trade. Yes, $120 is the risk. Reward is there. Yes, $360. So I'm believing in my concept. Based on that, I'm taking this trade. So if this concept works, I'll make good profits. It will support me for the next 3-4 trades. Okay, the profits. Or else, anyways, I have kept a limit of stop loss I will take per day. That stop loss, if market takes, I'll give the stop loss and I will close. That is all. You are doing great job, sir. Please keep it up. I'm doing great job means support the channel, traders. Like the video. That will be more motivating. When will be the entry, bro? I took entry. 3103. You were saying 3103 market will reach, no? Super. It reached. Now this zone, this should correct. That also should correct. ETH will come 3053. Okay. 9:30 AM strategy is working very well, sir. When the 15 ORB happens, it's giving very good profits. See, open range breakout, all those things concept. Additionally, you have implemented. That is good. So I'm teaching the concept. Based on the concept, what you can make out of it, you decide. Okay, that is important. Explain TP. You see here, breakout after breakout, I expect sellers to re-enter the market. So as per my understanding, when there was selling pressure, I entered. Okay. Initially for CF traders, target will be here, right? Breakout, retest. After retest, again market can decide to move up, or it can come up to this zone to target people who entered here. This zone. So already I've kept target up to this zone, but initial plan for many people, if market comes here, I will say, okay, safe traders, you would have made around $200-$250. You exit here. That clear instruction I will give, and then I will trail my stop loss. Mainly I want market to go up to this zone, but for that, if I have to trail the stop loss, first market has to come here. Okay, that's important. This target previously where buying pressure happened, it happened somewhere here, right? So if market is moving up, sometimes for liquidity grab it will come. After grabbing liquidity here, this buyer, after giving breakdown, he might push the market up. So before that only I want to exit. So this is some zone I'm considering as my target price before buyers, in case they re-enter. Okay, this is acting a bit weird. This is here. What about Nasdaq? Nasdaq also up a level. So okay, this breakout, there's a chance of correction. We will see what happens. Buyers, sellers not holding that much. Little bit buffer I have given. This zone basically should not break. As long as that zone it doesn't break, it's a good situation. Breaks that situation, then little bit it can be problematic. Almost closing. 4, 3, 2. Closing it has given above the zone. Kind of problematic situation. Once it has given closing above this, the chances becomes 50-50. But for me, stop loss is already decided. I've decided not to trail the stop loss as long as market goes here. So I will not trail the stop loss. I'm ready to give that stop loss is what I mean to say. Okay, confusion is clear, sir. Some are saying, okay, here you got $100. Why didn't you partially book? That mindset doesn't work for me. If it works for you, you follow that way. For me, that mindset doesn't work. Only after a certain level, I will decide to either book the profit or trail the stop loss. I will decide. A good recovery it is showing. That is seller's zone, traders. That is seller's zone. But when it gave closing here, little bit it was a confusing situation. We'll see what the seller will do. If this was to remove liquidity, then it will continue. We'll see until it comes here. Community group. You want to join means first open account with Delta Exchange with our referral link. Referral link is there in the pinned comment. Please see that. And then after opening account, you're seeing one phone number right on the screen. That phone number you send a WhatsApp message. Okay, you should have taken at least one trade so that we know, okay, this person is active. Randomly, they have not just opened account for the sake of free course, right? So at least 1 or 2 trades you have to take. If you don't know how to take trade, then there is a free video on YouTube explaining the basic of crypto. Watch that, learn from that, and then you take the trade. Only BTC I'm seeing. What happened to ETH? Free fall. This zone, when it gave breakout, little confusion was there, so I did not enter here. But correctly at this zone after breakout, I said no, BTC might correct. That worked out. So here I got proper entry. So instead of ETH, I took trade here only. See, this zone is target 1, guys. Okay, this target 1 is where who thinks yourself as a safe trader, you want to book, you want to exit, that level market has reached. You book if you want, that's up to you. I'm not booking. Now I said once market reach this zone, what I will do, I'll reduce my stop loss. I'll reduce. Okay. And let's say we want to book 50% of the profit. We can do that. You go here, you have option. Close position. Sorry. Here you click. How much? 50%, 75%, whatever you want to book, you can book. Remaining you want to hold means you hold. Okay. See here, support zone market is acting a bit weird. I'll go here. 50% I say, okay, $100 I will make. I will confirm. Once I clicked confirm, 250 quantity I exited. Remaining 250 quantity. So my risk also, since I exited half quantity here, my profit also will be what? Say, to show you I usually don't exit. I wait till the target by reducing the SL, but that's okay. I'm giving you a different method of looking at things. So here we booked remaining. Now what happened? Profit already $100 locked. In this, if I book now, another $100 I will make, or I will make $180. Risk is just 23 points. That I will reduce. Now risk became 0. So what one thing you guys are failing to understand is you're looking at the profit, but no one is saying, okay, when everyone is buying, can I sell? That risk you guys are not taking, right? Why you're not taking? Because you are scared. You don't know the concept. You want to learn the concept? Come join our group. Now here it's come. I will extend my target. Okay. From this one, I will try to book more target and keep. Here I bring down profit to 89. Up to this zone market can come. You guys want to extend, you extend. Little more profit I will book. So whatever happens in the trade, I'll make $200. Here if it comes the same initial target what I planned, that only I will get 300, 320 like that. Now safe traders, this is your exit zone, okay? All here one exit zone was there. Who held on with me? This is your exit zone. Now after this, whatever you do, trailing stop loss, booking profit, that only you will do. Now here I put my target. I will extend my target. Now this one little more I will get. Now I know somewhere it will give a pullback and take off the stop loss. That is why I'm trailing too much. Because this is buyer zone. Took the stop loss. Okay. Trade done. We identified seller zone. We market created some confusion, attracted people, movement. Here it gave us a good profit. We exited our position into 2. If we had not done it, instead of 350, we would have got 500 also profit. Can I hold this trade? No. No holding. If you are holding, stop loss will be not more than this, because this is a pressure where again market can reverse. I'm telling you now itself. Okay. It can reverse or it can come down, that I don't know, but this is 50-50 chance zone. One spike like this, half of your profits will go. Do I expect market to go even lower? Yes, it might go. But in confusion zone, I will not wait. I will book the profit. You guys see in Indian market today, where was my target? My target was here. But where did I exit? I exited here. Why? This was confusion zone. In confusion zone, half my profits will go. The waiting, whatever I did so far, that will go. Okay. Or it will give the target also. Here chance becomes 50-50. When there is 50-50, whatever profit we are made, it is sensible that we book it. Now you see, you want to hold it here. Placing stop loss. Here somewhere one spike will come. I'm 70-80% sure. That spike will take half my profit. So I don't want to do. If it comes, that 20-30% chance, if it gives a complete breakdown, that I don't know. But since there is 70% chance of recovery, I will not hold. Now here this will convert to a wick is what I understand. We will see. My next level is here. One level is here. One level is here. Here what it does, I'm not getting the clarity. It's behaving continuously. Pressure is coming. But here what it will do is okay. This zone is there. Double bottom zone. Here if it was holding fine, but it has broken that zone also. So more seller's pressure is there. Here it has gone a bit lower than expected. Maybe next it can come up to this zone also, but fresh entry opportunity is not there. It will do down. If it's going to do down, you take bearish trade, sir. It's up to you. Here I felt it will go down, I took the trade. Now you think it will go down? Take the trade. I don't think it will go down. There is 50% chance, like I said. When there is 50% I will not take. Okay, anyways, our trade is done. How many people, how much profit you booked, whatsoever, let me know. It will be interesting to read your comment. I took long and then we are opposite to each other. What I should do? Hello, sir. Nice to hear your voice. Opposite. Sir, what happened to 930 Nifty? No update. So can you please tell us update about it? I've told you guys, I've given you 5-6 examples about 930 strategy. And then what did I tell you guys? You backtest for 1 month. Anyone who have backtested this strategy or traded with this strategy, I can tell you how much profit people have made. But in phone calls, so many phone calls I've had. It's okay. If you have not put the effort to backtest the strategy, what can I do? Everyday backtest. See, definitely my wife is using that strategy. How much profit she is making, I know. Right? She's beginner only. She's just sticking to the rules. So we will see. Now here in this zone, there's a chance of downside movement also, or market buyers can hold here. Expectation was buyers will hold here, okay? Here they will hold, but they did not. Because of selling pressure, it has come. Here I would have told there is 70 to 80% chance market can give a spike. But here I will say there is only 50-50 chance that market can give a spike. So as market gets closer to this zone, the chances of reversal spike also is low. But since one spike is something which I'm expecting, I'm not entering any bearish trade here. I captured this move, I booked the profit here. That setup is done. Now only next setup, any indication market is giving, then I can take. Now previously you see this is a support, people entered. Again the zone is acting as support. So when we enter near support and resistance level, setup profitability will be 50-50. Okay, stop loss hunting profitability will be 70 to 80. So this, if I take with everyone, if I enter here, maybe small stop loss, I will capture a decent scalping, or at the upper level I can wait for reversal. My understanding is waiting for reversal at the upper level will be a better setup. Or let's say market give a breakdown here, here any reversal, here stop loss will be small. Let's say market created a bearish flag pattern, and then instead of giving breakdown, it gave a movement up to 3060. That movement is something which I will try to capture. Majority of the time you can see I'm doing opposite of what many people are doing, because I follow stop loss hunting concept. Okay. Sir, if you're not going to talk anything about 930 strategy, please tell it. It is so I just go carry on with other work. You want to carry on with other work? Please do it. First of all, do you have 30 days backtested data of 930 strategy? Strategy given for free. 5-6 trades taken for free. Showed everything. Everything is free. I am asking 30 days backtested result. You have that backtested result. You show the backtested result, then I will speak. From my end, when I am putting effort, you don't put effort, then what should I say? Don't follow the strategy. What is there? It is your profit or your gain, that is up to you. I believe in what I give, what I follow, I will explain. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. 10 BTC, 8H net. Okay. See, news and all too much I don't give importance to. Price action, stop loss hunting. If I'm getting the setup good, along with that, if market, see here as of now it's come near 618 level. This can be one zone of reversal. That's okay. And continuously market is falling. I don't want to take too much headache. I will see where liquidation zone, whatsoever, all those things are there. Then I will decide. This zone I will avoid. I will see here somewhere at this zone what market will do. Okay. See, I told you, right? Support zone, I will not plan because for me that mindset doesn't work. So, correction, pullback, moment. Whoever held on to bearish trade, right? I exited here, but whoever held on to bearish trade, trail of the stop loss to max, that is what I can say. Rest is up to you. I'll open trading view. I told you, right? If most of the time I've observed if S&P 500, Nasdaq and all is showing some bullishness, crypto market will behave opposite. So for us, selling pressure zone was there, crypto market was behaving opposite, so we took the trade. Now, okay, ETH, BTC is come to my support zone, okay, and I already said this breakout will fail. That's why I took bearish trade here. It's come to my support zone. ETH has come to my support zone. Both are near support. At this zone, bearish trade and all I cannot plan because that's an important area. If market goes below that zone, let's say it goes below this zone, it gives a retest, shows continuation, then maybe bearish, or else where to take bearish trade. BTC showing clear risk of rotation, BlackRock trimming positions by liquidation. Correct. People are upper levels, every upside move, people are trying to sell. That is happening. I understand that. But my main focus is capturing movement, okay? Stop loss movement, small movement where it is available. So based on that, if everyone is bearish, if I want to take bearish also, market has to go up. Then here at the upper level, I can take bearish, not here. For me, that psychology doesn't work based on the concept which I trade in. Okay. So feel bad and so sorry for the hate you're getting, even though you're trying to share your knowledge on trading stock market. It's not hate. I don't take it personally. Why should I take personally? See, one thing I will tell. You want to trade in based on EMA strategy. You want to trade based on stop loss hunting strategy. Only price action you want to use. CPR pivot point you want to use. Anything. Let it be crypto market, Indian market, whatever it is. As long as you don't give 30 to 90 days continuously, day in day out, you don't follow the rules and you backtest, you don't see the success, you will always be a person who will jump from today one strategy, tomorrow one more strategy. Whichever you follow, don't follow me, follow anyone who's giving you strategy. 90 days are you following? That is what matters. 90 days, irrespective, I don't care if you're taking 500 quantity, 100 quantity, 10 quantity, 1 quantity, that doesn't matter. Are you doing 90 continuous days, you follow the rules and you're doing something, and if it is not working after 90 days, that time you come and say it is not working, whatever effort I put, it is wasted. That 90 days, what market teaches you, that I cannot teach, no one can teach, because you will learn so many things. That is what I'm trying to tell you. I'm giving you a strategy. I'm saying this is what it is. You spend 30 to 90 days there. Only backtest you want to do, you will come across all the, let it be 100 kinds of scenario, all the 100 kinds of scenario you will come across. Once all the kind of scenario you have seen in the market, then what else is there for you to worry about? That is the question. All kind of scenario you have seen. Okay, market, what 8 to 10 different ways it will behave. Okay, any strategy, once quickly it will hit your stop loss, or slowly and gradually it will hit your stop loss, or it will give you big profit, or slowly it will give you profit. Mostly that is what, how many days, what is happening, what is the probability. Based on that you will decide the success rate of the strategy, right? So if you're not ready, only thing you want, okay, market from here it will come down, from here it will go up. Today you see the strategy I have given. Based on the strategy, here also I have told market will move up. Already I had given the setup. Be careful here. People who believe the strategy, trusted the strategy, they have got good moment. Sir, can I try your strategy in paper trade? Of course. That is what I'm suggesting. Paper trade, do it. For some reason, how do you decide whether call or put when both the premiums are trading at a difference of just 4-5 points? See, I think I've told this. You keep observing and seeing, and what will happen is only one will try to sustain at 180 or more than 180, 182, 184, like that. It keeps sustaining, which is sustaining a lot. That has potential. Little bit, if you use price action knowledge also, it will be better, but idea is not to use all those things. Okay. Nice move, traders. It's okay, we booked profit here, that's fine. Now this zone is where I'm thinking market can show some pressure. We will see about it. Trade missed, any entry in Soul breakout, retest only, it has come. Soul is little confusing, but you see this is retest zone, breakout, retest. Here it is showing a bit of downside pressure here, but here I'll not be entering any bearish trade. It's okay if I miss the opportunity. Here BTC is coming to this zone. Once it comes here, how it behaves, maybe we can see. What is has gone below the support. It says sustenance. See, my idea, what I'm thinking here, seller is there, we got to know that, we took the trade. Now here this buyer is there. Now this buyer at some point of time, he will try to put in some money and push the market. If he's very strong, he will give a breakout also. We are not worried about that. I'm just worried about if this buyer enter, okay, and here breakdown, here this breakdown, stop loss, and will it go up to 91,200? That's all matters. That moment will I be able to capture? That I will see. If market is giving me that opportunity to capture that moment, see, ETH near my support, BTC is not yet come to that zone. Now this is where it becomes contradicting mindset and setup. ETH is where near the support. On pullback is only thing which I want to capture. Fibonacci levels, how to find up, move, down. On our YouTube channel, there's already a video about how to mark Fibonacci, swing high, swing low, how to mark all those things. It is there. Please go see that. If you join our crypto community group based on price action, stop loss hunting, how to use Fibonacci levels, that and all I've explained in the stop loss hunting concept. See that if you're interested. Re-entry, I'm thinking re-entry here. If BTC come here one long opportunity, small stop loss. This is what I'm thinking. From here only, if it moves off up, what I can do? Nothing. That's the issue. I'm from Pakistan. Okay. ETH. It's come to the support. It's holding on. But here also big movement and all I'm not expecting. Pullback momentum. That is all I need. We'll look at liquidation heat map. What market is saying. Liquidity is here. Liquidity is there near 9,396. Okay. 9,396 comes somewhere here. So this is a zone where in case market comes, liquidity grab happens, any reversal we can see. Okay. If that is the case, I'll wait for that. If market is directly going down from here only, if it's going up, not under my control traders. I don't want to take the risk. The leverage what we need to follow is 15 BTC and 25 in ETH. Nothing like that. Usually 50 to 25, whatever is there, that is fine. Okay. Too much, don't break your head. Don't go above 50. Okay. People who have less capital, if you take more leverage, then stop losses you will not be able to place. Your estimated liquidation zone, that levels will change. So don't do that. Take based on your capital how much leverage you can take, only that you take. Okay. Now market is coming down. I'll get myself prepared. Any bullish signal here, any reversal signal here, I will try. No need bigger target. I will try around 500 points only. That's fine. Selling. Continuous selling. Any reversal if I get, I will see traders entry here. So be prepared if you wish to take bullish trade. Market has come to this zone. Now here 500 quantity. I'm on 1 minute time frame. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's not showing bullishness, you see. That is why I'm waiting. If it shows any bullishness, I will enter. I'm not taking the trade. I'm just waiting. $500 zone. As long as buyer is not showing pressure, I will not enter. Buyer is kind of showing pressure. Any proper pressure has to come. If that buyer is strong, he should have entered. If he's not entering, why I should enter, right? So let him at least give me a signal. Let it be fake signal whatsoever. To have conviction to enter, I need a reversal here. Without reversal, where to plan? Waiting. How to check liquidation hit? See this 90,000, this zone, right? If I refresh here, I have to see the setup also. See 90,390 to 400, 90,390 to 400 market had come. So here, this is where liquidity was there. Market came for that liquidity. Now idea is to look for any reversal quickly in the market. If quickly reversal is coming, means that will be a conviction for me to enter buy trade where market can give a decent momentum. Okay, that is there. Buyers, they should have planned to enter here. They did not enter. They're not showing any buying pressure, means why I should enter? I'll wait. Anyone let me know, okay, if market moves above this zone. Meanwhile, see liquidity, this whatever is there in yellow, that means that is where more liquidity is there. Previously you can see market went there, took the liquidity, came down. Here liquidity was there, market grabbed. One more liquidity was here, market grabbed. Now after grabbing liquidity, a pullback or reversal, something market can give. So that is what I am waiting for. They're not showing any signal for entry. If they're not showing signal, where to enter, right? Now this has come close to the support zone. Still entry, it is not giving me what to do. I have entered 90,880. 90,880, there you entered long. 886. For what? I don't know. It's not giving entry, not giving signal. ETH also has gone below my daily support zone. ETH, you see, support it respected. Now we at breakdown, retest, again breakdown, pressure it is showing. So BTC also is showing pressure. Even here it is gone below the support. Here one zone is there. Here any reversal will we get? 618 level and all, it is broken and gone significantly. So now the setup, I'm losing interest because buyers are not getting activated. I thought about entering or not getting entry. Fine traders, I'll not take this trade. In case again, if buyers re-enter here, like any positive candle I get here, because liquidity and all market has taken, so only to remove some weak place, if market is giving any reversal up to this zone I can try. Now if it's not giving entry, where to enter? I will avoid. Okay, I'll avoid for now. Later if I get the setup, I will enter. What are you using? Entered based on support, morning shade support. I am here in live only, right? 90,000. Okay, 90,800. This, based on this you entered by trade means. How much market moved? 1,400 points. And here selling pressure zone is there. So you should have either trailed the stop loss, booked it, right? So how much long you will book? At least partially you could have booked it, right? So if you're not doing all that, what to do? During this live also, when market, if you're there, when market was here only, I said selling zone is there. There you could have booked. I'm not sure based on what plan. Only based on my support did you enter means it has given 1,500 points upside move. That you were able to capture or not. Nifty. What traders? I'm not getting the entry confirmation only. Market is slowly moving down. Here also interest is gone. I will close this live stream. Only if I find the next setup, I will take the trade. I'll let you guys know. Okay. Now I'll close the live stream. Before I close, please support the channel by giving a hype, that hype or hike, whatever it is. Support the channel, clicking on that, and also share your support by liking the video. Okay, we will see next setup. If it is there, I will give some this one. Okay, I'm done for as of now live. Later I will share the setup.